Welcome back to HARBRO Freight, quality videos, lowest prices, and let's jump in. ITC deals, new ITC deals valid through October 30th. If you find this useful or helpful, please consider liking and or subscribing, hyping the video, maybe becoming a HARBRO Pro. I appreciate everyone who supports the channel. Super loyal and just intelligent HARBROs out there. Always great feedback in the comments. Anyways, let's jump in. We got a lot to go over. Franklin, 17-foot reach, 300-pound capacity multitask ladder, $140, $10 off. Not sure if you should be multitasking on top of a ladder. Icon alert, just to start. The T10 Professional Comprehensive Diagnostic Scanner, $1,500, normally $1,700, $200 off, which is okay, but there was a recent deal that passed up a higher percentage on this. But if you're in the market now, $200 off is pretty nice. Hallmaster, 3,300-pound capacity, 2-inch by 27-foot ratcheting tie down, 35% off. Super solid discount, $11, normally $17. And we have Pittsburgh, the 20-ton air hydraulic bottle jack, $90, $70 off, and that requires a price check on aisle 4, 43% off. That's ridiculous. Steal of a deal on a 20-ton air hydraulic jack. Who's using bottle jacks like this? Maybe I just don't know, but that's an insane amount of lifting power for such a ridiculous price. 43% off, almost 44%. Next, Pittsburgh, also ridiculous deals. Lifetime warranty, ratcheting combination wrench set, 7-piece. Your choice of SAE or metric at $19, 36% off. And again, this is lifetime warranty. Something breaks or busts, go exchange it. Yukon 46-inch mobile workbench with solid wood top, available in 3 colors, $270, $30 off, normally $300. And we have Quinler 1/4-inch, 3/8-inch, and 1/2-inch drive SAE and metric high-vis socket set, 66-piece, $45. 25% off, normally $60. So solid deal there, saving $15. Then we have the Yukon 48-inch workbench with light, which is really nice. $100, $20 off, normally $120. Next, the titanium stick 225 inverter welder with electrode holder for $250. $50 off, normally $300. Continuing with the Drummond, the 1/6 horsepower submersible utility pump, 1,600 gallons per hour, down to $60, 17% off. Then we have Daytona Alert, 2,500-pound capacity, professional steel vehicle dollies, 2-piece, down to $69.99. Very nice, 17% off, normally $85. Then we have Pittsburgh, 1,000-pound capacity steel motorcycle lift, $400, $170 off. Again, what a discount there. $170 off of $570. We're looking at almost 30% off, so super solid. If you're going to work on your motorcycle or somebody else's motorcycle, $400. Save almost $200. Next, Central Machinery, 12-amp, 5-ton electric log splitter, $275, $40 off, normally $315. We have the Centec 630 peak amp portable car battery jump starter. That's a mouthful. And power pack, $55, 31% off, normally $80, and that's comparable to some of the deals where they're doing a big percentage off of Centec, so that's not too bad at all. Next, Braun, we always know we can get deep discounts for, and here's one of them, 500 lumen professional swivel headlamp, $8, 46% off, normally $15, so $8. This would be a good candidate to get this weekend for your free bucket. Excellent. Who has these? I feel like a few people have mentioned they have these, and these are absolutely awesome. Next, Quinn, 3/8-inch drive bolt extractor socket set, 9-piece, $22, 26% off, lifetime warranty. Super solid deal, available in SAE or metric. Then we have the Viking 21550 250 amp 6 and 12 volt wheeled battery charger, engine starter, and alternator tester for $180, $20 off. Next, another Quinn Alert 1/2-inch drive, 12 to 250 foot-pound digital angle torque wrench for $140, $40 off, which is not too bad. That's over 20% off. So actually, I'm I'm digging that. Good deal there. Then we have the the PB Penetrant Pro with straw for $5, 28% off. Normally $7. Excellent deal there. Great at penetrating. Then we have the 18-foot by 24-foot silver and black extreme duty weather resistant tarp, $50, 28% off. Normally $70. More tarps, the 11-foot by 15-foot heavy duty reflective all-purpose weather resistant tarp, $14, 30% off. So solid discounts here on some tarps, although once or twice a year, most tarps will go on sale, I believe, for about 50% off. So I think that's during hurricane season. Next, Greenwood 50-foot by 3/4 inch contractor garden hose, $18, 18% off. More Drummond, the 3/4 horsepower submersible utility pump, stainless steel construction, 4,400 gallons per hour, $150, $40 off. Then we have the Quinn Master bit socket set, 87 piece at $80, $20 off. Super solid. That's 20%. Then we have some Franklin 14-foot reach type 1, 250-pound capacity portable telescoping ladder at $130, normally $150, $20 off. And we have Daytona Alert 1.5 ton professional racing series aluminum floor jack with rapid pump, $125, $25 off. Next, the Pittsburgh 2.5 CFM vacuum pump for $80, $15 off. The Viking brand new 6, 12, 25 and 125 amp 6 and 12 volt battery charger, engine starter, and alternator tester for $130, normally $140, $10 off. Then we have Pittsburgh Pro Alert. And some of you are non-believers. Shun the non-believers. Pittsburgh Pro Alert, 1/2-inch drive, 25-inch breaker bar, $18, 18% off, normally $22. Then we have the Vulcan ProTig 205 industrial welder with 122 40 volt input, $980, $220 off, normally $1,200. Next, the Hallmaster 5-foot horizontal E-Track for $13, 13% off. The Pittsburgh 22-ton air hydraulic floor jack for $300, $90 off, so that's almost 25% off. Then the Armstrong 23-inch to 65-inch single stud full motion TV mount for $15, 57% off. Is that Black Friday status? I feel like this one they do discount pretty deep, and that's right up there. Next, the original Stick Tech 60-yard by 1.88-inch painter's tape, $5, 28% off. Pittsburgh's 10-ton portable hydraulic equipment kit for $170, $90 off. That's, again, warrants a price check. 90 off of 260 is $23,400. Nope, $90 off of 260. 34, almost 35% off. So great deal. Icon Alert. 1/4-inch drive, SAE and metric modular general service socket set, 48 piece, $33 off. And I want to say that's pretty close to 33% off, which is as close to the best deal that you're going to find on this general service socket set. Only thing is, it's not a G2 ratchet, but for $80, 1/4-inch drive, 48 piece, and it's Icon. And not only is it Icon, it comes in these nice foam cases. Let's just do a quick math check. 33 off of 113. 29% off. My math is not mathing, but close to 30%, which is still super solid. Love to see Icon with some deep discounts. Union Safe Company 10-gun electronic security safe for $330, $50 off. Grant's the all popular ultra plush edgeless microfiber towels, 12-pack for $6, 40% off. Excellent deal. And we have the Diamondback 15-amp 10-inch wet tile saw with sliding table and extended rip capacity for $430, $70 off. The Warrior 6-amp rotating handle variable speed reciprocating saw for $23, 17% off. Hercules Alert 14.5 amp 23-pound SDS Max type demolition hammer with max vibration control, $300, $80 off. Then we have the Hallmaster 1-ton manual chain hoist for $55, normally $70, 21% off. Central Machinery's 35-gallon 2-horsepower high-flow, high-capacity dust collector collect that dust. $200, only $300, $100 off. If I had a need for a dust collector, that sounds like an incredible deal. Incredible deal. Greenwood, 2-gallon home and garden sprayer, $12, 25% off. Daytona Alert, again, 1,500-pound capacity. Gear-driven rotating engine stand, $270, $30 off. What is that? 10% off. Pittsburgh Pro Alert, they got me. They're getting me good. Pittsburgh Pro Alert, lifetime warranty, the 3/8-inch drive, high visibility, deep socket set, 10-piece, $9. 10-piece set, $9, less than $1 each. It's 35% off. Your choice of SAE or metric. Pittsburgh Pro lifetime warranty. What else can you say? Braun, 18,000 lumen LED detachable work light, $90, $35 off is very solid. That's almost 33% off as well. Pittsburgh, 4,000-pound capacity solid steel auto ramp set, $60, 14% off. And I think driving up onto ramps versus jacking up your car to do simple things like oil changes, this is the way to go. Small gas can, $15, 16% off. Hallmasters 400-pound capacity receiver mount aluminum motorcycle carrier for $140, $20 off. Hercules Alert 9x11-inch wet dry sanding sheets 5-pack available in 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, and 2,000 grit. $4, 24% off. Then we have the 350-pound Vulcan capacity welding cart for $100, $10 off. Banks 21-degree framing nailer for $80, $20 off. Hallmasters 1.5-ton lever manual chain hoist for $110, $20 off. Then we have the Thunderbolt Solar, not included in the parking lot sale. Those are specifically excluded. Nice to see that they have a deal, at least still going on them. The 12-volt, 35-amp-hour sealed lead acid battery, normally $77, down to $60, 22% off. Premium wide mouth pressure washer foam cannon for $25, 28% off. Portland's 3.5-amp, 22-inch electric hedge trimmer for $30, 21% off there. We have some Bauer 9-inch hook and loop drywall sanding discs, 5-pack available in 60, 120, and 220 grit for $8, 33% off. Storehouse 8-bin large portable parts storage case for $10, 23% off. Hercules 15-amp, 4.3 horsepower, 14-inch abrasive cutoff saw, down to $160, normally $190, $30 off there. We have the Maddox 12-volt, 125 PSI high performance inflator, $130, $10 off. Warriors 2-amp variable speed oscillating multi-tool for $15, 16% off. Hercules Alert, the 4.5-inch by 1/16 inch by 7/8 inch type 0141 metal cutoff wheel 10-pack, $7, 46% off, normally $13. More Maddox front wheel drive bearing remover and installer kit, 21-piece, that's $90, $25 off. Merlin's 1/4-inch brass industrial coupler connector set, 5-piece for $6, 14% off. Jupiter 750 watt continuous 1500 watt peak modified sine wave power inverter, $58, 17% off. And more Pittsburgh, the 1/4-inch and 3/8 inch dual drive extendable ratchet, $10, 44% off. Steal of a deal. 2 ratchets in one. Don't be too ratchet though. Grant's cotton terry cleaning towels, 14 by 16-inch 12-pack, $6, 25% off. Then more Pittsburgh terminal connector set, 500-piece. That'll last you forever. $10, 33% off, normally $15. And we continue. Bowers, 50-foot self-leveling 360-degree horizontal cross-line laser level, $80, $20 off. Solid deal. Then we have the Merlin 3/8 inch by 50-foot premium rubber air hose for $30, 25% off. Luminar Work 6,000 lumen LED work light for $25, 16% off there. More Quinn Alert, the 3/8 inch drive SAE and metric high visibility socket set, 35-piece, $30, down from $40. That's 25% off. Warriors 3/4 inch to 5-inch carbon steel hole saw set, 18 piece, 10 bucks, 33% off. And then the Central Pneumatic 20 ounce HVLP gravity feed spray gun, 20 bucks, 20% off. And we're going through One Stop Gardens, 40 lumen, 8-inch solar LED black finish spotlight, 7 bucks, 22% off. Central Machinery's 1 horsepower, 4-inch by 6-inch horizontal vertical metal cutting band saw, $280, $20 off, normally 300 bucks. Then we have Bunker Hill Security, 500 lumen LED solar security lights. Your choice of either white or black, 20 bucks, 20% off. And we have another Icon Alert Diagnostic smoke machine, 500 bucks, $70 off, normally $570. We keep going. Hallmaster triple ball trailer hitch mount with hook, 35 bucks, 12% off. Bauer 20 volt brushless cordless 7 1/4 circular saw tool, only 80 bucks, 11% off. We have Voyager, the 18 pocket tool belt for $18, 28% off there. Hardy's A5 cut resistant work gloves, available in large, extra large for $350. 36% off is solid. Do see these going up to about 50% off though for certain sales. Then we have the Bauer 24-inch tool bag with 16 pockets, 25 bucks, 24% off. US General Alert, the 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch multi-rail socket tray. Your choice of SAE or metric, 15 bucks, 25% off. With a Hallmaster 2,000 pound capacity A-frame trailer jack for 25 bucks, 16% off. Predator's 25 foot by 10 gauge 4-prong twist lock, 30 amp, L14, 30 generator extension cord, 45 bucks, 10% off there. Then we have the Hallmaster ratcheting cargo bar, $18, 28% off. Doyle Rules 3-inch cradle style angle drill press vise, 50 bucks, 16% off, which is a little bit abysmal. 7 foot by 9 foot heavy duty reflective all-purpose weather resistant tarp, 8 bucks, 20% off. More Drummond 12 volt DC transfer pump, 290 gallons per hour, $48, 20% off. Central Machinery's 6-inch swivel vise with anvil, 18% off. These were on sale, 65 bucks, normally $80. Then we have the Hallmaster 10-inch flat free tire, $15, 25% off. Then we have some Welding silica concrete dust and mold respirators, medium and large, 24 bucks, 20% off. More Braun headlamps, the 1400 lumen hands-free rechargeable headlamp. So 28 bucks, 20% off, solid. Not the best, but solid for a Braun headlight. Pittsburgh 12-ton air hydraulic bottle jack, 90 bucks, $30 off. The 32-ounce Marine RV one-step compound, 25 bucks, 16% off here. Bauer 6-inch PSA sanding disc with zirconia alumina grain, 50-pack, available in 80, 120, 180, 220, 320. Grit, $18, 28% off. Grant's compact detail seat. Does anybody have this seat? I always see it. I always find it very enticing. Reminds me of one that I see at Costco, but it seems like a well-designed detail seat. And just curious, $55, 21% off. One Stop Gardens leaf rake with wood handle, $10, 28% off. Solid deal on a rake. Warrior 3/4 inch to 2.5 inch bi-metal hole saw assorted set, 14 piece, 35 bucks, 12% off. Bauer's T-shank general purpose jigsaw blade set for 30 piece, $10, 33% off. More Quinn Alert, the 52-inch by 100-inch clamp and cutting edge guide, $33, 17% off. The Merlin 3/8 inch by 50 foot PVC air hose, $16, 11% off. And then the 9 and 4 inch by 11 and 4 inch camouflage all-purpose weather resistant tarp, tough to find, so don't misplace it. $9, 25% off. Now moving towards Baxter, 1/2 inch by 18 inch professional belt air sander, $80, $20 off. We have McGraw's compact air needle scaler, $30, 25% off there. Storehouse 74 bin mobile double-sided floor rack for a $120, $30 off on that. And we continue. Warrior 0.7 amp rotary toolkit, 80 piece for $7. That is nuts. 30% off. Merlin 3/8 inch by 100-foot PVC air hose for $20, 33% off. Some Road Shock Edge, which is super solid, 6 LED off-road spot flood combo light for $130, $30 off. The Butane Micro Torch for $10, 33% off. Bowers 4-volt cordless stapler for $35, 12% off. The Doyle Heavy Duty Ratcheting Crimper, $13. And I do like to see this where they have a big sale and then they pick one to be even better discounted. 35% off of this heavy duty ratcheting crimper, $13. We continue. One Stop Gardens again, the 8 1/4 inch bypass hand pruner for $10, 23% off. Smith & Jones 3 horsepower compressor duty motor for $200, $30 off. Voyager's 19-inch tool tote with 14 pockets, $14.99, 25% off. Another nice seat that I would love to get some feedback on. Pittsburgh's Mechanics roller seat with drawers. It's like a little mini Pittsburgh toolbox. $65, 18% off. We have Schneider Trigger Start propane torch for $35, 22% off. The 6-foot by 8-foot canvas tarp, $20, 28% off. Those are nice. Then we have Chief's 1/4 inch professional mini angle air die grinder, $35, 30% off. Merlin's high flow blowgun kit for $14, 17% off. Vulcan's 10.1 square inch arc safe auto darkening welding helmet with flame design, $130, $20 off. Storehouse's 30 bin wall mount parts rack for $15, 25% off. Hercules Alert 8-inch heavy duty professional bench grinder, $169.99. That's pretty nice. Normally $200, $30 off. They have the metal .3 caliber ammo cannon, not a cannon, 30 caliber ammo can for $9, 30% off. The Storehouse 4-inch stacking tilt bin for $150, 50% off. Excellent. Ranger's neck gator for $5, 28% off. Banks 20 gauge 7/16 inch wide crown stapler for $28, 20% off there. The Drill Master 2.4 amp trim router for $19, 36% off. Normally $30. Great deal there. US General Alert magnetic socket rail with twist lock, your choice, $15, 16% off. Your choice of 1/4, 3/8, or 1/2 inch. And this is a lifetime warranty, so don't be too gentle with it. Hercules 80, 100, and 120 grit hook and loop corner detail sanding sheets with ceramic alumina grain 6-pack, $4, 50% off on that. Then we have the Banks 16 gauge finish air nailer for $60, 14% off. Franklin 72 by 80 inch camouflage utility cover for $9.49, 20% off there. Avanti's 2-gallon gravity feed texture spray gun for $40, 20% off. Hallmaster's trailer spare tire carrier for $18, 35% off. Excellent there. I know some of you need this. Hallmaster 400-pound capacity 1-inch by 8-foot camouflage ratcheting tie downs 4-pack. These are excellent. 27% off. Olson's oxygen regulator, $69.99. Nice. 12% off. And we have the Centec 3/16 inch by 33-foot fiberglass wire running kit for $7, 22% off. Chicago Electric's welding cylinder cart for $60, 20% off. They have Pittsburgh's lifetime warranty 24-inch aluminum pipe wrench for $23, 17% off of that. Then the Hallmaster 8-inch solid rubber tire with steel hub, $6, 20% off. More Storehouse large water resistant storage container for $6, 25% off. Banks 23 gauge pin nailer for $20, 28% off, normally $28. Then with the Olson CO2 argon flow gauge regulator for $60, 17% off. Central Forge 8-pound fiberglass splitting maul, $22.99, 14% off. Then we have McGraw 6-inch self-vacuuming random orbit air center. That's nice. It vacuums by itself. $29.99, 33% off. And with a Maddox universal hydraulic brake flaring tool kit for for $280, $70 off of that. We have the Merlin half-inch steel industrial quick coupler set, 4-piece for $12, 25% off. Then we have this very intimidating 9-inch caulking gun for $3, 25% off. Hallmaster's 2,000-pound bracket weld swing away trailer jack, $28, 20% off there. Then we have the McGraw long barrel air hammer for $30, 25% off. Then we have the Bremen, also lifetime guarantee, 24-inch parallel clamp, $25, 16% off there. More Merlin 3/8 inch by 25-foot PVC air hose for $10, 28% off. Some Western Safety hard cap gel knee pads, $8, 38% off. Solid deal. Central Machinery's 30-pound capacity benchtop abrasive blast cabinet, $170, $30 off of that. And the Jupiter Pure 3,000 watt continuous 6,000 watt peak pure sine wave power inverter, $480, $20 off is terrible. That's graphite on the floor. There couldn't have been graphite because it's not there. Pittsburgh 18-inch steel pipe wrench, $699, 12% off. Bremen 48-inch parallel clamp, $30, 23% off. Central pneumatic 4-ounce adjustable detail air spray gun for $10, 33% off. Solid deal. The RV pigtail power adapter for $7, 30% off. Your choice of 30 amp male to 15 amp female or 30 amp female to 15 amp male. Chief 3/8 inch professional reversible angle air drill, $50, 28% off. Normally $70. Solid deal. The 9-foot by 9-foot weather resistant drawstring tarp, $10, 23% off. Central Machinery's universal tool stand for $35, 12% off. Burger multi-purpose magnetic V-pad kit, 4-piece, $8, 50% off. Then the 18-ounce wood glue for $6, 33% off. That's Gorilla Glue. Then we have the McGraw 1/4-inch straight air die grinder for $20, 20% off. These Western Safety PVC long cuff oil resistant gloves, $6, 33% off. Will keep your whole arm clean. And we have the Jupiter 3-foot 2 and 0 AWG inverter cables. AWG inverter cable set, $30, 25% off. And we have a Gordon alert. Gordon, they always have. I feel like Gordon has some of the more interesting tools that they sell at Harbor Freight. Gordon deluxe hobby knife set, 39-piece, $15, 16% off. That's pretty cool. Then the Chicago Electric magnetic welding holders, 4-pack, $350, 22% off. Warriors cordless micro engraver with diamond tipped ballpoint, $750, 25% off. Disposable foam earplugs. These are extra large, 50-pack, $4. Chief's 1/4-inch professional extended air die grinder, $50, 28% off. The detail brush set, 3-piece for $1.29, 43% off. Hallmaster's 3/16 inch quick links 3-pack, 99 cents, 50% off. Doyle 7-inch carpenter's vise, $65, normally $49.99, normally $65, 23% off. It's not a terrible deal, but we know there was better. The Ranger flat top stabilizer gel knee pads, $13, 27% off. Pittsburgh's brake lining thickness gauge set, $8.99, 35% off. Warrior aluminum oxide angle sanding sponges, 6-pack, available in fine, medium, coarse grades, $4.29, 21% off. And we have some Quinn alerts as we make our final run on the final stretch. Quinn alert half-inch drive metric low profile impact socket set, 15-piece, $32, 20% off. And then the half-inch drive SAE low profile impact socket set, 11-piece, $24.99, 16% off. Drummond 1 horsepower stainless steel shallow well pump and tank with pressure control switch, 950 gallons per hour, $150, $20 off. Maybe we'll end this strong. Icon alert, professional combination wrench set, 14-piece, your choice of SAE or metric, $20 off, normally $120. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Decent, especially if you're looking for some high level, high quality professional tools from Icon. Diamondback 10 amp 7-inch wet tile saw with sliding table, $50 off. Hallmaster's 1,000-pound capacity swing away trailer jack for $30, 14% off. With a Union Safe Company 24-gun fire resistant combination safe, $530, normally $630, $100 off there. Pittsburgh Pro Alert, the 3/8-inch drive quick release extension bar set, 4-piece, $15, 25% off, lifetime warranty. Bowers 20-volt cordless pole saw tool, only $75, 16% off. Then we have the Maddox 5-gallon ASME compliant tire bead seeder, $120, $30 off. Vanguard's 2-foot triple tap 3-outlet extension cord for $4, 20% off. Central Pneumatics 1.5-gallon gravity feed texture air spray gun for $20, 33% off. That's $10 off, solid. The Jupiter 6-foot number 2 AWG inverter cable set, $35, 12% off. Doyle's 5-inch multi-purpose vise with anvil for $150, $25 off. Cover Pro's 10-foot by 10-foot heavy-duty straight leg pop-up canopy down to $110, normally $140, $30 off, solid deal. Now the 1-gallon truck bed coating for $69.99, nice. Normally $80, 12% off. Hercules Alert, the 20-volt brushless cordless deep cut bandsaw tool, only $100, $35 off. That's super solid. Then with McGraw 6-inch random orbit air sander for $30, 25% off. Then we have the Pittsburgh 4-pound neon orange dead blow hammer for $10, 23% off. These Luminar outdoor 30-inch solar LED garden decorative lights 3-pack, $5, 37% off. And then last but not least, the Warrior brand new oscillating multi-tool blade set, 3-piece, $6.99, normally $10, 30% off. And we've made it. We've done it. These are the October ITC deals going on through October 30th. What do you think? We got our parking lot sale coming up. Do they make these a little worse? There's a lot here. There's definitely a lot, and there's always something for everyone. But definitely let me know what you think, what your thoughts are on this. What are you going to get, if anything? Again, if you find this useful or helpful, please consider liking and or subscribing. Get your free bucket this weekend. Stay safe. And as soon as I have some more deals, I will send them your way.